Hey, I want us all to ask ourselves a question today, and this is, it's not an easy question to ask, and it's not an easy question to answer honestly. When we call ourselves a Christian, do we follow all of Jesus' teachings? Or do we just follow the ones that we want to follow and toss the other ones out? Right? See, following Jesus is easier said than done. Putting his words into practice in our lives are not always easy, you know? And I can look at my own life and I can say, oh, man, sometimes I just kind of do my thing, and then later go, oh, man, I should have, coulda, woulda, but didn't, And so what are the things that we mess up? Well, the most blatant one is we don't love our enemies like we love ourselves. We don't pray for our enemies. We don't love our neighbor. We don't act. And who's my neighbor? Well, the Samaritan, right? The Iranian, the Russian, the Hispanic, the illegal alien, the African American, the whatever, right? Fits into what we have trouble loving. The gay, the right? I mean, there's all of these things that pile up in our heads, and we may actually have feelings and have trouble loving those who are different than us, the Republicans or the Democrats, right? Or what about, the guy that keeps walking his dog and he keeps going to the bathroom in my yard and he doesn't clean it up? That guy, right? Do I have trouble loving that guy? Do I have trouble loving? Do you get my point? And Jesus says, why do you call me Lord, Lord, and you don't listen to what I tell you to do? You don't obey what I'm telling you to do. He says, this is like a guy who builds his house on the sand. And when the storms come and the floods come, it washes out the base, the foundation isn't there, and it washes away everything, and the house crumbles and falls with a great crash. But those who listen to my word, those who put my words into practice, they are like a house built on a strong foundation. And when the storms come and when the waters rush in and try to tear the house down, the house is built on a firm foundation and it stands firm. So as we go through these days, may we start to look at what we believe, why we believe it, and are we putting it into practice in our everyday lives? Because you see, when we don't, we undercut Jesus. When we don't follow his words and live them out in our lives, others see us. And then they go, why would I want to be like that? May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen. Amen.